So it's been confirmed. I'm losing my hair. Question is now, what am I going to do about it? So I am 32 years old. I would say for the last certainly 6 years, I've been slowly losing my hair. You can see how bad it all is. It's not so bad. If I brush it forward, I can sort of hide it to some extent, but it's pretty obvious now, I think. It's right over the frontal, so my hairline essentially is just receded in its entirety backwards. I don't like it. I don't think anyone really likes it. My dad, he's bald at the back but still has his hair at the front. My mum's family have got a history of balding, so there is hair loss in my family. I probably noticed my hair loss in early part of 2016, where my hair on top was thinner than what it was on the sides, and my hairline became a little bit softer than what it used to be. I got married in 2016, and I remember on my stag do, a few friends turned around to me and were sort of made the odd comment that I was losing my hair, and it's the first time I really ever became properly self-conscious because of it. And I did little things to try and cover it up, almost. I would cut my hair really short on the sides, make it a little bit longer on top, and that would almost disguise the real extent of it. And anyway, this progressed and progressed and progressed, and 2017 came, 2018, 2019, and it was becoming thinner and thinner and thinner. And I've been trying to hide it and conceal it for years, and even last year. I went through a period of acceptance. I completely shaved it off and it looked all right. But I grew it out and I got a bit bored, and I was like, I'm a bit stuck really, because this is kind of the only, once you've shaven it off, it's the only style you can really stick to. And then I saw someone I know who had a hair transplant. He went to Cosmetica in Turkey and he had about 5,000 grafts. And to be honest, it looked pretty good. It wasn't obvious that it had a hair transplant. So I started looking into clinics and possible places to go. Decided to go with FUE Capilar, I think they're called, Dr. Turan. So I'm paying 3,500 euros, which is about £3,000. I fly out to Turkey tomorrow, and I thought it would be a good idea to document the process along the way. I've watched a few online videos and I've found them really helpful, really helpful. And so selfishly, I want to do the same so I can look back at my own journey and see whether I feel it was worth it, but also for people who are perhaps in the same situation as me, who are losing their hair. I guess I can be the guinea pig and see whether it actually works and whether it's worth doing. They take grafts, they take hairs from the back of your head and the sides, and then they put them on top, and for me, hopefully they'll reconstruct some form of hairline, and then they'll begin to grow in. It's not a fast process. It can take 12 to 18 months. We'll see how we get on. So I've gone with FUE Capilar. I really liked them. I thought the consultation period was really good. I've been communicating with them through WhatsApp. I did go through quite a few clinics. I tried to get in different quotes, and what impressed me about them the most is that you can't really see it too much, but the sides and back of my hair are quite thin as well. And I was worried about whether I'd be a suitable hair transplant candidate, and they were the only clinic that actually came back to me and asked for me for extra videos and extra photos so they can be sure that I'd be suitable. And I really liked that. I thought that was good service, that, you know, they don't necessarily need my business. They'd rather do a good job. And also the Dr. Turan does all of the implantations himself. When you're getting technicians to do the clinics, then it's a little bit of a stab in the dark, because you don't know whether the results that you've seen, whether they're going to be the same technicians that are doing your hair as well. So I think with the doctor doing it, it's more accountable, and I'm excited. what they're going to do is I'm going to have between 3,700 and 4,000 grafts. So 2,500 are going to be in the frontal bit, and then 1,500 will go from the mid scalp and back of the crown, which will be cool, hopefully, if it works. I'm in the advised medication. I'm going to see if I can do it without it for a minute. I know lots of people do, and in fairness, lots of people who use the medication get really, really good results. I guess my issue, my reluctance maybe, is that once you're on it, you can't really get off it, and when you do, all of the work that you would have put yourself through, all of that work is almost undone, because it will just all fall out, and I don't really want to be beholden to that. So just to give an idea of what my hair is like when it's wet, I've just come out of the shower now, and you can see how thin it looks. Even worse when it's wet. The way I try and get around it is to like bring some of it forward and then bring some of it back, and when it's dried it's a little bit thicker and I can kind of get away with it, but it certainly is looking a bit shit. So we'll see what this hair transplant can offer.